getting ready to head out from where I camped last night. It's about 5.2 miles into section 4. Seasonal water. There's a bunch of pools. There's not anything flowing, but there were several decent-sized pools. Not any, weren't scummy or anything, so you know, gotta do what you gotta do. But nice cool water. I did get some and get away from the water source and clean up a little bit. Rinsed out my shirt. So getting ready to head on towards Cheaha. Had a little tweak in my low back just a few minutes ago. I don't know what that was about. I started to get up and man, got this nice sharp pain in my low back. I did some stretching and stuff before I put my pack on. So I'm gonna take it easy, I think. But we got some big climbs. We got the rock field coming up. So see where we get to today. Well, I knew there was a section called the Rock Garden coming up, and I think I've been in it because that's all I've been walking through is rocks and grown-up stuff. Hopefully, or luckily, there's a mixture of blazes on rocks and some trees. So it's kind of you go and then you have to stop and figure out where your next blaze is and then move forward the best way you can figure out. And half the time, the trail you're taking ends up being a buried blaze on a rock underneath a bunch of brush where you couldn't see it. So, all right. All right, well, this is the morning of day 5. I made it to Cheaha State Park last night. Got a campsite here. The trail around here is not, I can't tell with on the paper guide if it's supposed to have been a point where you could easily get up here to the top, or if you have to do what I did, which was I walked past the trailhead to the Cave Creek parking. And so I started down there and thought, nah, this probably isn't it. So I walked back up and stayed on the Pinhoti. Well, the Pinhoti takes you out to Alabama 148. Well, when you cross the road there, you continue on and then you go down to the shelter 2 miles from there and then on, the rest of the way. So I said, well, I don't want to go to the shelter because I've heard if you get down there, then it's a couple mile walk up to get to the stuff up here at the park. So I walked back and walked down to the parking lot, or tried to walk down to the parking lot. I got to where it showed where to go up to get to the Pinhoti, but there was 2 trails down there, and I'm assuming one was Cave Creek and one went back to the parking area. I couldn't tell which was which. So I used the handy dandy Google Maps, and from where I was, it was only 0.6 of a mile to up here at the restaurant. So I got back on the Pinhoti because I knew where I was going. I knew I'd get to the road, and I had to get on that road anyway to walk up here. So walked up 148, got to the store, got a cold soda, which was weird. Got a cold Powerade, drank both of those. They said, honey, we've got a water fountain, we got water back there, it's cold to put in your water bottle. So back there they had a water fountain, and I drank and drank and drank out of that water fountain, and it was cold, buddy. So then I filled my bottles up in case I wanted to drink some more, after drinking a Coke or a soda. It was a vanilla Coke, which was, I hadn't had one in a couple of years. It's pretty good. And then a white cherry Powerade. I don't think I'd ever had one of those. It was not bad. So got a tent site. There was no rooms in the inn. So I'm waiting for Stumbleina to get here later today to pick me up and head back to Flag to get my car and then head home to recuperate. Still have I got a little twinge in my low back yesterday when I was getting ready to leave I stretched it and everything. It's been okay, but if I move certain ways, it's kind of like, it lets me know it's still agitated a little bit. And my Achilles on my right foot is really tight, so I need to work on stretching that out too. Excuse me. So I'm gonna bum around up here. I'm waiting to see when the restaurant opens. This cut the lights on a few minutes ago, so I'm hoping it's getting close. I think I'm gonna go in there and eat something and then hang around till Stumbling. That gives me a call to let me know she's here. All right.